Everyone, and welcome to another Top 5 Records video, and another one in this series in which I'm taking a closer look at the 2014 mono box set by the Beatles, because this box set is growing into a mythical reputation amongst collectors, and I wonder, is it really is it worthwhile? Is it really good? So what I'm doing is I'm comparing the original UK mono pressings with the versions of this box set. And in this video, it is time for the fourth album, The Beatles For Sale. Now, what I have here is a first UK mono pressing. And there's something about this record that um, this is the case with a lot of discussion among fans. A lot of people think that this may be the least of the Beatles records, and honestly, I truly, deeply disagree. Um, Opening with No Reply, I'm a Loser is such a beautiful song. It's one of the first moments in which John Lennon gets vulnerable, really vulnerable, and I think that transition is so important for the Beatles because it makes them more human and less just unapproachable pop icons for teenage girls. Um, Babies in Black, rock and roll music, a Chuck Berry cover, they did good. I'll Follow the Sun. I think I'll Follow the Sun is. I mean, I'm not here to review the record, but I'll Follow the Sun is one of the best songs of the '60s. It's beautiful. 8 days a week. This is a really great album. Well, but I'm here to do the comparison with the mono one. I'll show you the original packaging. It has a fold-out sleeve. Yet the record is hidden inside of it here. I never do that because I want to get it out easily. Here we have the record itself. On the yellow Parlophone label, made in Great Britain, with stampers XEX5043N on side 2 and XEX503-3N on side 1. Now, whenever I find a yellow Parlophone UK label, I'm just totally thrilled. And in this case, starting the comparison, this one, the original, is just incredible. Really. The quality of this recording and pressing is so much better than, for example, A Hard Day's Night, which I did earlier, the video I did before this one, where I noticed a certain tin can quality, a certain harshness, a certain lack of detail, a certain lack of directness in the sound on the vocals on that one. When you put For Sale on, I mean, it has to be a difference not only in pressing but also in recording, because it has such a beautiful, smooth, and natural sound. It is just an entirely different world quality-wise. There is beautiful detail in this mono pressing. The definition on the voices is gorgeous. I love the way the drums sound, how nice, how natural, how good, how full. This record, bass-wise, it's not heavy, and a lot of these pressings from the 60s have that, because in the equalizing, whether it be in the equalizing or in the master, that's something up for discussion. But I think it's really in the equalizing, because when you make a beautiful master tape, that's what it is. But there were a lot of young teenage girls who had, and boys as well, by the way, who had cheap record players, and the needle would jump out if there was too much bass in there. So this record isn't that bass heavy. You do notice Paul McCartney playing bass guitar, but overall, this is beautiful. This is gorgeous. This is full quality. And within the world of Beatles records and recordings, I'd say this is one of the best sounding of them. Apart from that, I also really love the track list and everything. This sounds really, really good. Now, here we have the 2014 one from the mono box. And they took great effort to get a rather similar release. I'm not sure if you can see it on the if you can really see it on the video, but the shades of the colors, the detail, the definition on the pictures, they did a stunning job here. Opening it up, it has the same as the other one. Flip back here, and the record is hidden inside. I'll shove it out. You can see they copied the Parlophone label, though the label has some differences. It says made in the EU, but the yellow Parlophone references that original UK one. I'm gonna very gently put it back in the sleeve. I really hate. I think it's great that they copied the design. That they copied this design. I think it's great, but the idea of that design is just horrible because there are so many more moments in which you can harm the record or the sleeve. Nevertheless, they did a great replica of the artwork. What does it sound? It doesn't sound bad. It is a very good pressing. It is detailed. It has a good separation. But it is not as punchy. It is not as warm as the original. I'm not sure if the amount of detail is exactly the same. It might be around the same, but overall, this one made less of an impact. It has more bass. It definitely has more bass there. Not too much. It's not like it's a bass heavy boosted, but that's also why I made my remark with regard to the equalizing of the mastering of the originals. I don't think they had to equalize all that bass out of there because this is going to be played by different record players and different needles. It doesn't have to market towards the same audience. So you have a little bit more bass there, which is nice, which, the songs can use that. But the texture of the voice here is so different. And that really doesn't do it for me. It is also that because I can listen to both, I can be this picky. But the difference in texture, I mean, the original is such a beautiful, fresh, direct masterpiece. And this comes really, 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 really close. But it comes close. It's no competition. I'm not going to play this one ever again. Not because it's bad, but the original is so gorgeous. So I'm curious, what do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Leave a comment below and I'll see you in my next video.